Hi, everyone.
Hi, guys.
Woo-hoo.
Hello, Janet P. and Linda, Connie, Greeter.
We have some new people in the house today, so I'm so excited.
Lori Gilbert, hello.
Thanks for coming and hanging out. Sorry for my tardiness. I was just on Scott's channel all morning, and I had to run up and stuff my face real quick.
Yeah, and I was on a reading, so I was kind of late anyways. Lucy, and how you doing? Mary, yeah, so it's her fault.
It's our.
It's all in her. Greeter, Kim, Miss Charo, hello, ma'am.
Yeah. And yeah, so it's nice to see all these new faces today. How fun. And Lucian is keeping the list. So you would send to her your question. Just let her know you have a question, and she'll keep that list.
And I would ask our tribe, is just a personal favor for me, if you could today, if you could let maybe the newer people go and get on the list. And the reason why is I will not be staying too long. Those that know what's going on, I will be packing up my house and I will be moving soon. And so I'd like the opportunity to read for new people today. So I hope that's okay.
Absolutely. But it doesn't mean you don't have to get on. You can get on the list, but you know what we're saying.
You know what we're saying.
And I'll try to stay as long as I can to get through the list. See how it goes, since I've already been on for a while, huh?
For hours.
For hours. So, message today from Spirit. You're stronger than you know. There is an inner strength that we all possess, but we don't always tap into it for various reasons. But it is there, so don't ignore it. Draw upon it when you need it. You're stronger than you know, and embrace it. Embrace that part of you. It's okay. Hi, Kim.
I love when you're trying to pick cards and one just shivers and gives you shivers down your back. I'm like, oh. So I decided to grab a postcard from Spirit. So it says, Dearest you, we are on the other side, have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything.
Amen.
We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although they are wonderful. But something above and beyond that. Everything is alive in the world, was first created by love. Spirit sends love to animate objects of life and birth into existence. Love is without conditions, and it is based on reverence and a fierce, joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it. And we want you to turn away from anything that causes you to wane. Love is when you no longer see yourself as others or separate from, better than, or less than, etc. When you act as love, you give permission for the world to thrive and grow as it will. Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you always and forever. We just adore you over here.
Ooh, amen. And, love fiercely, guys. Love fiercely. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, love that. And we're wearing the same color today.
Yep.
All right. Love that. Okay. Love fiercely. Okay, so let's get started. I feel like we have a good list going.
Yeah.
And
hello, B. Hi, Ronald. Hello, Lynn.
Hi, Lynn. And greeter, Ian, Beth. So last night, the big blue full moon, that energy's not done with us yet, guys. That energy is not done with us. Hallelujah. Okay, so Lucian, we're ready for you. If you want to post the first question, we can dive right in today. I feel like, right? Desert Attitude is sending you lots of love and light, Karen.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I know. Right, Kathleen? Wasn't that fun, Desert? The Halloween party. Woo woo. It was so funny because when Scott got on last night and he had that wig on and his glasses, I'm like, you look like me.
I didn't even see it. I was so busy.
So funny. So funny. Yeah. And so that's kind of where that started, that Scott was dressing like me. And then I happened to have, because he had a cowboy hat on as well, and I was dressed like a pirate, but I happened to have the exact same cowboy hat here, down to here. So I put that on. We literally looked like twins. It was hilarious.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
All right. So Linda, will my son and daughter ever reconcile? Oh, I feel your heart, Mama.
Yeah.
It always. I see them kind of in their separate directions, like going, what they're showing me is they're walking this way, but I see your daughter turning around, like making that first, like awareness that, we're siblings, we're all we have, or, that type of thing. But yeah. I see you making that first movement towards him. So I'm seeing, but let me.
So here's what I did. I did it 3 times. Okay. So I just want to pull the cards down and just show you. Okay. So 3 times. Oops. Can you see it?
No, not really.
Okay. So 3 times. This was my first one.
Yep.
This was my second one.
Yep.
And this was my third one.
Yep. That's a yes.
So I did it 3 times just to make sure.
Yeah.
And so I get a yes. And I like what Debbie said. It really does feel like something happens and it kind of shakes us up to go, wait a second, we don't need to do this. We don't need to we just don't need to do this. Mm-hmm. So something happens in that sort of way where that's what's going to happen, where it kind of shakes them up. And then they start realizing that their relationship is much more important than the petty stuff that they were fighting about. And yeah. So, yay. So good for you. I'm excited. And then Linda, my only advice would be, sometimes we talk about imagining this beautiful pink light coming through your head, going down into your heart, sending it out to, through your arms. And I would invite you to do that to both your kids. So stay in a space of love when you're doing that. Mm-hmm. Just love how it feels to be a mother to both of them. And the care that you have in your heart, and send it out to them. And while you're doing that, just tell them, you two need to heal and be together again.
Yeah.
And that's the best thing that you could do for them. Okay. Because trying to work it out and trying to help them and, saying things like, you should do this, it's just that's not going to help at all.
And I just have to back that up, Karen. As you were talking, this card came out, Honeybee, and it says, let your compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in this situation. So really continue to send that energy towards both of them, as like in a prayer. But also, I just feel that happening, that they're love, like we started off today with Karen's message of love. And I feel like love will conquer this situation. But we will be, I'm sending love and light into it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Blessings to you, Linda.
Mm.
Okay, so yeah, I was just thinking about it still while we wait for the other question to come up. I do see your daughter being the first one to make a move. All right, Dawn Marie, messages from deceased loved ones.
So Connie, I'm going to keep that very close to my vest, of where I'm going, only because.
Didn't you post it on Facebook?
No, I did not.
What was that came? Oh, that was
Well, I posted it, but then you are right. But I didn't say where I was going. Except for, you're right, and I'll tell you later why you're right. You're right and you're wrong. So I posted on one. So I have two Facebooks.
Oh, okay.
On one, on the other one.
Got it. Okay.
But yes, so those of you that do not know, I have decided to leave Colorado, and I am going somewhere. And
can I make a guess, Ian?
You can make a guess, but you can guess all you want, but I probably won't tell you. I'm something, so I'm just kind of keeping it close to my vest and trying to do the best that I can to heal during this time, and just asking prayers for both him and I, that we get through this, and that's pretty much it. So.
Marie, have a good day. Blessings to you.
Dawn Marie.
All right. So Dawn Marie, messages from deceased loved ones. Let's go ahead and I feel like this is a grandmother spirit, a grandma coming in, right away. I see other people, but I feel like she's kind of in the front ground of them. She's very capable. She showed me, when she was here, very capable, or organized. She always, it seems like she had 5-6 hands, because she always, it's like miracle, all the stuff she get done. I see she must have either had a lot of kids or felt like there was a lot of kids or something, but she was very on top of things, and you always wonder, how did she get everything done?
Let me interrupt you right here. So Dawn Marie, as she is talking, it is really important for you to comment like yes, or I do know that person, or whatever. So I'm going to look out for her comments.
Because a lot of times, Dawn Marie, I'll be connecting because they're waiting to come through. It could be for someone else here in the stream. So Yeah. So, but you always felt loved and seen by her, like, always loved and seen by her. And she kind of reminds me of that there's a Bible verse that keeps coming, and of course I can't quote it, but something about how the virtue of a woman or something is up before everyone and down after everyone goes to bed, like kind of like that kind of thing, but always had the energy to continue to give love and support. She also continues to give you love and support. She's still very active in your life and those lives here. She's going like this. So she still has her hand in the lives and support of those here. So I wouldn't be surprised if you know that she is around you. Okay, so now she's showing me like knitting needles or crochet needles of some sort. So her hands were never not busy. And she's now saying,
She said, Bible grandma savant.
yes, absolutely, because she's now quoting another Bible verse, which I can't really quote, but when hands are not idle, hands are or the devil or something like that. So yeah, so she's very, very, very biblical and so beautiful. But yeah, so idle. So she was trying, yeah. Anyway, so she's showing me that her hands were always busy. She's always doing stuff. And
read me Bible stories all the time.
yeah. Okay, yeah. So because she keeps quoting or giving me Bible verses and stories around them. And so she continues to be that presence in your life, bringing those, some of the meanings behind some of those stories that are meant to bring you strength and also know that you're not alone and that you're fully loved and to lead with love always. She said she may have, there's some of the things that she was really, strict about, but she now, there's a fuller understanding now, of course, but what a beautiful, strong foundational woman. You must have felt very secure around her, very loved. And she continues to bring that for you. She keeps showing me a picture or something in a frame. And yeah, she wants you to talk to her.
She was a superhuman.
Yes, that's what she was describing. Very much so. That rising before everybody else and going to bed after everybody else, that Bible story. She was showing that. So anyways, yes, she still is she's a super spirit now. And her hands are not idle, she says. And she absolutely has her hands on you and others. And it's continued to bring that that support and love.
Thank you, Sharon Lee.
Thank you, Sharon. Blessings to you. So yeah, go when you're feeling unstable. She's showing me like this. If you're feeling rocky or anxious, please talk to her. And she's right there. So blessings to you, Dawn. What an amazing woman.
Yay. Hi, Ro.
Ro. Oh.
Vegan tattoo. I love that name.
I know. I love vegan tattoo. All right.
You
So
needed to hear from her. That's awesome.
I'm sorry, what?
She said she needed to hear from her.
Oh, yay. She's incredible. You are blessed. Okay.
Oh, wow.
I have her. Did my uncle die of COVID? He worked near, Carr, Missouri. Did my uncle die of COVID? Yeah, because when I'm tapping in over here with him, he definitely is showing me like really weak and tired, and you get sick, and at the end, like.
And I get the heart. I literally got straight.
So weak, like.
I got taken straight into the heart, but I still want to pull.
I am going to as well because I am. Thank you, Kathleen. Blessings to you.
I'm laughing because the cards are not helping me right now.
Oh.
I got 2 no's and a yes.
Because it could have been complications or.
Exactly. And so,
you know how people are going, okay, well, he didn't die of COVID, but his heart gave out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's how I feel. It's like literally they take and they won't stop. Huh?
Yeah, I'm just feeling the weakness there.
Yeah, it's like I really get taken into the heart, and then I don't know the parts of the heart, but there's something that seems a little weaker or a little thinner, or they just keep showing me that it was a little thinner, it was a little weaker.
Mm-hmm.
So
we love you, Kathleen. Oh gosh.
What did you get? Yeah.
Heart.
They just won't show me anything else than that.
Vegan tattoo. We love you too.
Thank you, vegan tattoo.
Yeah, so I'm feeling like there's something to do with the heart, more likely. He may have gotten run down by something, but in the end, there was already a compromise. And I feel like that's what he was showing me too here is like, because I didn't really get a yes or no from him either. He's just showing him super weak, and then, yeah. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are also sorry for your loss.
Yes.
It's hard. He's showing that he's good now. Obviously, he's a super. He seems like he was a very practical man while he was here. And he's sending you like wings. He's sending you wings. Put some wings in your life. And I'm not sure what that means, except possibly you can fly. You can fly. Be a little bit more free.
And it's almost like, so as soon as you said wings, I literally saw them, the wings end, and car. I'm just going to say car, but the wings and car, like literally on a cliff. And it's like, just jump, just do it. You can. So when you said just fly, it was like, then she jumped, or he, she, whoever it is, jumped. And it was just so wonderful, you know, to see. It's like, don't be fearful. You got this. Spirit's with you. So not only do you have your wings, but then you have spirit going like this, kind of helping you out. So whatever that is supposed to mean to you.
Yeah. Awesome. Blessings to you, Car, Missouri. We are giving you lots of love and hugs.
Yes.
Right now.
Oh man, it is cold in here. Put my robe on. So, you know,
she says, oh my God, I know what that means. Thank you.
Okay.
Awesome. Awesome. Yay.
Whew.
So I love that. Okay.
I always say it doesn't have to make sense to us. It
I
just
know. And see,
has to make sense.
My problem is I always want to make sense of it. And but yeah, I got to just hand it over.
Yeah. Okay.
Lori Gilbert, another ankle surgery on Tuesday. Will it go well and heal quickly?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm seeing this is going differently for you. This is not in a negative way, but I feel like it's almost like super purposed and super detailed what's happening with this surgery. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be spot on, and the healing will go much differently than you've had before. It's kind of like what they're showing, what they're telling me is like, you know, when you heal from a sprain, it takes way longer and you tend to have issues for years. But if you have a break, then it heals quicker and spot on, and you don't tend to have those lifelong issues than when you just get a sprain. So that's kind of what they're showing me, that it's more of a spot on, you know, the healing will go good and better.
And I'm feeling like, you know, there's definitely, if they give you some exercises, make sure that you are doing it. Okay. So, you know, make sure you really do that and really kind of like do it religiously. Mm-hmm. Don't give up on it, because that's really important.
Yeah. Do what they say. I feel like you're going to be really happy with this one, the end result. I'm going to throw just a few cards just to see if there's more to the story.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, I got the cup overflowing and the 10 of cups with that. I really feel like you're going to be happy with this, and it's absolutely opening up a new almost a new life for you. You have welcome to the new coming in there, and then know that you are stronger than you know. So pull from that strength, pull from that knowledge, pull from that strength. Go into the surgery knowing the outcome.
Yeah.
Right? Bring in that positive outcome going into the surgery because you know that it's going to be good. So kind of the new stuff is coming in for you. I love it.
And Lori, sometimes, we talk about that healing light. You can send that healing light and imagine sending it while you're having the surgery. You can send it to the doctor and imagine that being sent in the future as he's performing the surgery.
Mm-hmm.
You can send it to your ankle and just make sure that everything, it looks really good. They just keep showing me the whole surgery and finding something else, and it's going to look real good. It's going to be really good. So you can send that beautiful light, kind of in front of you. And I think that would be really awesome. So.
Beautiful.
Yay.
Blessings to you, Lori. We are all sending you that healing light right now. Right now. All right. Thank you, Lucian. Okay. I'm getting a past love coming very strongly. Will he contact me? Coming in. So kind of feeling like an energy of a past love coming in very strongly. Will he contact her? So there's a sense of it.
Debbie and I talk a lot, and I'm not saying either way right now. Okay. I just am inviting you to, Debbie and I talk a lot during this time of silence because my guides won't let me call it COVID, that when our whole world is rocky and shaky, and when we have no grasp on any normalcy, sometimes we want to grasp onto the things that made us feel good,
Mm-hmm.
and made us feel, they just keep showing like earthquake, and all of a sudden it's like, if I hold on to this thing, then I know that I'm okay. And this is the last time I felt calm and safe and even keeled. And as I'm saying that, the earthquake stops and they have me stop shaking everywhere. And so I want to reach out and kind of reach out to what I used to know was my norm. And so if a past love comes in, then I'm going to speak for Debbie over there as well and say, really don't run, because this is the signs that I'm getting. It's don't run towards it. Actually stand your ground with it and look and see what were the reasons why you separated. Was it still there? Are those situations still there? And really kind of look at, is this person coming to you with the best intention and the kindness of hearts? Mm-hmm. Or is it because that they're just trying to get their sense of normalcy and their rockiness and all of this crazy back into feeling steady again? And so, like I said, I'm not saying either way. This is what my guides are saying. So he may have not been your norm, but this may have been the only time he felt kind of comfortable and safe in that period in his life. I'm not saying it was your normalcy, but just understand that sometimes that's what's happening right now, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and to back that up too, it's like, oh gosh, I just had it and it just left. Wow.
She had said, I'd looked at it and I keep getting that he is important, and I ask about the intention and it keeps coming up very strongly. So
it's more of
hi, Scott.
Okay, here it is. Hi, Scott. as we go through this shift, like, this global shift right now, things like that will bubble to the surface. And there's something about it that I feel like to look at closely. Like Karen was saying, look at it closely, detail out what that relationship was, give it some emotions behind it. What did you feel when you were in that relationship? Was it like an unconditional love situation? Did you feel safe in it? Whatever those emotions are, really important to take a look at that, because that is what Spirit's kind of bringing to the surface right now. It's not necessarily that so yeah, that's right. We're going through a lot of shit right now. And so while we go through this, yeah, so take a look at, I love that.
Yes. I love the way that you put that, L Fox.
So looking at that, so I feel like in what they're showing me is this stuff is bubbling to the surface. It's important to take a look at that and see what needs to be addressed before we get on the other side of this shift of what's happening now. Now's the time to do that, especially right now in the new moon. I'm not the new moon. I'm sorry, the full moon.
The full moon, and the fact that we've talked about before that all of these these retrogrades have really been about releasing, and so we've been this. They all kind of, and I'm not. I don't claim to be, that's my specialty, but, it's all about releasing and letting go. And all of this energy is about releasing. I heard that the blue moon was all about manifesting, so it's really important in that aspect that, you really just kind of really look through that. And I love the way you said that, the F and shift, that nails it. That nails it.
That's pretty much true right there. So I feel like some of the underground stuff, L Fox, is looking at you have some grief work to look at, some decisions that you're in the middle of here. And but take courage. You have the power, you have the strength and all that to do this. So whatever it is bubbling up, it's important to really take inventory and really look at it. So when you feel it so strongly in your heart, soul, and mind, Spirit's really trying to get, yes. Okay. So you're doing nothing but meditating and cleansing and thinking about the bigger picture. That's good. That's why this stuff is bubbling up. Open that door for Spirit to really do some of that deep work. So continue to do that. I'm seeing you even writing.
Earth magic.
Okay. Oh.
You said writing, and all of a sudden I heard earth magic.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yes. Yeah. So you want to talk about that?
You can. So, okay, I will. So one time Debbie and I were talking, and my grandmother came through, and I was going through a lot of stuff at the time. And what my grandmother had said was, write things down that are hurting you, that are upsetting you. It is about actually allowing the energy of the pain and those things that you have been holding on to for so long out of your body. Mm-hmm. So it was about letting all of that stuff go out your body, your arm, onto the pen, onto the paper. And then she was talking about how she told me to put it in a box and bury it to never see the light of day again. But I didn't have a box. So I just went ahead and dug a really deep hole and then ripped it up. And then I put it in the hole, and then I put some sage, and I lit the sage in the hole. Don't be burning down any states.
No.
Fires. So, but I put it in the hole, and then I covered it up. And then I took the singing bowl, and, Grandma said, just make some noise, even if it's pots and pans clanking. But I took the singing bowl and played it backwards so that the energy was released and sent back up.
Yes.
So if you're going to use a singing bowl, do it counterclockwise so that the energy and goes up. And this is all about releasing. And so now would be a really good time. There you go. She said, I have a lot of property, very negative stuff. There you go.
And don't think of it as burying. It's about surrendering it.
Surrendering it, letting it go.
You are actually putting it in the ground, but think of surrender, not bury, because you don't want that shit to come back up, right? So you're not burying it, you're surrendering it and letting it.
Yeah.
If you choose to do the burning part, letting it rise and out, releasing it. Yes, L Fox. I feel like this has to do with that releasing of that. So transmutation. Yeah. So blessings to you, L Fox, as you do this. I have an excitement about it. So yeah. Good. It does feel good.
It feels real good.
And I did want to, okay, so Jay, I wanted to tell you, I wanted to say to everybody, because I forgot to say it at the beginning, Lola is working today, so she's unable to get on. She's working hard. So yeah, we miss her. Okay, hi Josephine, thank you for letting us know you're still here, yay. All right, so Josephine, what will be the outcome of my friendship with T?
T.
Okay. I see a beautiful connection. I'm not sure that I see it going to any other level than where it's at right now, but I see such a sweet, beautiful connection between the two of you. Or a possibility of a deeper, sweeter connection, but not like the next level type of thing.
You said you weren't sure about the next level.
Correct.
I would agree with that. So in my head, what I got was the olive branch. So it doesn't sound like you guys are arguing. So I was like, what's no, it doesn't feel like that at all. So I'm like, what would the purpose be in the olive branch? So then I pulled 5 cards. Okay. And what I got was something new and you. And then I got the child, which doesn't mean you're going to have a kid. I'm just taking this as another thing that something new happens. So this is a new relationship and something new in this relationship and a new love and romance. And there might be, this is like fights and arguments. So I would say if that comes up, that you just make sure you're speaking your truth and saying don't reward bad behavior. I don't know why they're saying that, and also don't argue about dumb things that don't matter. So, but I keep getting the olive branch and I can't get past that. So don't give me anything else but the olive branch. So that's my take on that.
Yeah, I feel like as far as a relationship with him, it's. I feel like you're there as far as making it going to the next level type of relationship into like that. There's a little bit. The differences between you are too big. You may have a little bit more of a free spirit to you. You are able to ebb and flow through situations. You have a spiritual sense to you, and he may be just more,
Grounded, his feet in the ground.
Yeah. So there might be, the differences might be too big, and he maybe have a little bit, he may be stuck in the past a little bit, or, and you are moving forward. Like you have a vision of, your vision is bigger, and he's stuck in the past. So I feel like these might be the problems that would stop you from moving fully into the next level of this friendship. But I do see a connection still.
Mm-hmm. And I believe everybody comes into your life for a reason and a purpose. Yeah. It's just a matter of figuring out what that is. Maybe this person has something to offer you, or to show you, or to help you grow. So just investigate and have fun while it's here, and just see what the purpose is.
Yeah, exactly. And Josephine, you can always come back and look at this later while it's not buffering. Yeah. And let's see, we are at like the 40-minute. So if you scroll to 40 minutes, you can find it again. So blessings to you, Josephine. I drank all my coffee.
Oh no, that's not good.
It's probably okay. I drank like so much today because we all had like a late night last night, and then none of us could sleep all night long.
Yeah, last night was cool.
And then we were up early.
I couldn't sleep last night either.
I think a lot of us had that issue. I truly believe it was our beautiful moon. Our beautiful full moon in Taurus.
Yes.
All right, Kim. Kim is new here. Welcome, Kim. Message from
Is that spirit, or is that actually somebody?
Oh, it must be spirit. Thank you.
I'm thinking of spirit.
Thank you, Lucian. Spirit. I'm like, okay, message from spirit. And are my dreams about dad and grandma real? Okay, so I see dad and grandma. I see them doing this over your head in the dreams. So absolutely, they're sending you dreams. But it's kind of like, how do you interpret them, right? So, but they are sending you dreams. It's when you're most prepared. They can get you the messages when you're sleeping. And so now, so what I'm seeing your dad do is he's preparing certain food and putting it in front of you. And you're like, no. And he's like, yes. So it could be just a symbolic thing about really being.
She said, oh, wow, my dad said he needed to talk to me about my health.
Okay. So, but he's really being specific about, you have got to do it this way. You've got to eat this. And you're like, I don't want to. He's like, no, you really do. So I don't know what that means, but but I guess maybe obviously it could be about your health, Kim, if that's what he was bringing forward before. Message from your guides. This card's up.
So I don't, you said health, and I really wanted to focus in on that. And I just get the weights now, not the weight scale, the scales. I get the scales. Like, it is really important for you to kind of, I don't know what it is about food.
She said he probably wants me to eat more. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And that's what I was thinking. You're like, no. And he's like, yes.
Yeah, because there's something, I would say yes. I mean, I'm watching them. It's really weird because I don't think there's anything wrong with your body, because I'm not seeing like an issue, because when I see issues, they're bright yellow.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not seeing the bright yellow, but it really is, look at you look at the scales, and the scales like this, it's kind of like, make sure you're doing the right thing. Make sure you're not going overboard and going so overboard that you're trying to be healthy that you're actually hurting yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I don't really see any issues there with your health that you don't already know, so, but it really is about just take care of yourself and make sure that you're doing good.
Yeah, I feel like also, I pulled some cards trying to get more of a message from your spirit as well. Hi, Victoria, welcome. And we have the full and the Hierophant coming in. And I feel like with that message, it's talking about really listening up on your beliefs, your formal beliefs about something, bringing more of that free spirit to that system that you have going on in here. And I know that you are, hesitant about doing so, but you are empowered to do that. Take ownership, empowerment over yourself. And this is, I feel like some scraping away and unblocking is taking place right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's your time to really come forth and step into that empowerment and unconditional love for yourself.
I love what you just said, because this is the card I picked, which was empowerment.
Yep.
Then the other card that was picked for her was be gentle with yourself. And she did say, yes, I went vegan 2 years ago. Yeah, I know it's wrong already, and it's an autoimmune. So,
okay.
Yeah. So I love that you were saying empowerment, and that's one of the cards that I had picked for her.
Wow. Love it. All right. Kim, we are sending you love and light as you go through this transformation right now.
Beverly was up eating cookies at 3 a.m.
Beverly, that sounds good.
Yeah, but they were gluten-free cookies, right?
Gluten-free. Yeah. Blessings to you, Kim. Yes, gluten-free cookies. Yay for gluten-free. All my gluten-free brothers and sisters out there. Lynn. All right, Lynn, retirement in 2021. Best for my path? How will I achieve this? have you, I see you kind of sitting across the desk from somebody and, reviewing everything, like everything in line. So I'm assuming that you've already done that, like met with a specialist in this area, like a financial specialist. There you go.
I'm getting the yeah.
Yeah.
And I love when you were saying, I assume you already met with someone. What I literally got was make sure your ducks, and they started putting ducks
in order.
in a
Yeah.
row, and they were putting all these ducks in a row.
Yeah. And she says, yes, I have.
Yeah.
And so I feel like you've already laid out the foundation for this. And I understand the world's in a little chaos right now. And so everybody's a little nervous about really making these types of moves. I'm going to throw some cards on it as well. But I see, again, like Karen said, and what they were showing me, and you also can kind of check in and just say, are we still on track for this? But
yeah. I mean, because I asked was, were we were you gonna retire in 2021? That was my question, and I got yes. Just make sure that your ducks are in a row.
yeah, I see. I definitely, the cards are coming up that you definitely are anxious because of what's been going on, and that's creating some conflict. It's all about kind of releasing this anxiety around it. Mm-hmm. I mean, sometimes we get emotions and feelings for a reason to kind of to say, hey, get our attention. But I feel like, you've made the decision, but you're at an impasse now because you're concerned about the big hit of this last year and what's happening with all our retirement stuff and like that. And that security. And you're wondering how the country also is going to recover after all this.
She said, yes, want to do so much and hard to let go of the security rope.
Yeah. So they just showed me all these, they picked all these cards that are just showing kind of your story and the emotions around it. Mm-hmm. And I feel like, again, you have your ducks in order. Everything looks good is what they were showing me. You've done everything right.
And Lynn, I would add in just manifest what that end result looks like, because sometimes we manifest by default out of fear or out of, just scared that it won't turn out the way we planned, or just, and we start manifesting all this negative stuff. So I would invite you to just look at it in a different perspective and say that money's going to come frequently to you and it's going to be awesome and wonderful.
I do see that. Okay. So Lynn, I pulled from the butterfly cards. Ronald likes these cards. Okay. So keep the faith that you did everything correctly. So you have the keep the faith. You're moving into something new. Okay. This one says new exercise program, but you know what I mean. You're moving into a brand new thing for you. I mean, this is huge, right? Which is talking about leaving your current situation and moving into this retirement, transitioning into that. And your biggest decisions at that point will be what you want to do next.
Yeah.
I love it. So yeah, those are going to be some of your big decisions in 2021.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do to keep yourself busy?
Right,
You know,
right.
what are you going to do to pick up and keep yourself busy? And what are you going to bring in? And I would invite you to, look at what are you going to bring into your life, because they're showing me what thing do you want to pick up to have your soul evolved, whether that is a painting class or a spiritual class or whatever it is. It's like, just lots of really beautiful stuff coming. So just keep that, imagining that.
Yeah, and I love it. The biggest decisions you're going to have to make is, what do I get to do now?
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be good.
Yes.
Good transition for you.
That's exciting. Woot,
Blessings
woot.
to you. They are so pretty.
They're so pretty.
All right. Yay. Yay, yay. There we go. Thank you, Lucienne. Okay, Michelle Peterson. Daughter died 2 years ago. Any messages? So you're keep with us, Michelle, as we connect, so we know we're talking to the right person. But I do have who I feel like is your daughter coming in, and she's cutting flowers and putting them into a vase, and just kind of arranging them. So very peaceful, very present. Is how she's presenting herself.
I get the it's not really an apology, but a more of, I know this isn't the way it was supposed to go down. It was not supposed to, I like it's this, like it wasn't supposed to happen like this. But, and when we say keep writing and keep talking, is if you resonate with any of this, we need to know. So it's not so much the message as much as it is, does this make sense to you? So,
it strengthens our connection as well, because
when we hear,
yes, that's her, we can go, all right, we're diving in.
Yeah.
And also, did her name start with an M as well? Okay, so I'm going to move forward. I don't see her answering any or stepping in.
She said any message will do.
Oh, okay, she did step in. Okay.
Yeah, and that's why I was commenting of, it's not so much about the message, it's the connection. I don't know, it's really weird because this person brings in a dog. Mm-hmm. And it's like the feeling that I got was, I'm sorry, and it doesn't have to necessarily be an actual dog, but I'm sorry that you had to take care of these things for me. I don't know what that means. Does that mean something to you, Michelle? Do you understand that?
So, I'm just going to go ahead with what I'm seeing, what she's showing me, and hopefully, Michelle, you understand what she's saying. But she's showing me, and she's writing things down. She's writing, and messages. So I feel like she's been trying to get messages across to you as well, or she left messages. I don't know if she had a journal or some sort of thing, but I do see her writing things down. And was she did she have a bent towards was she artistic? Was she an artistic thinker? Was she that type of, because she's bringing that across as well. And she, yeah, and with the dog, hi Gretchen. Gretchen is one of my BFFs.
Hi, Gretchen.
So cool you're here, Mama. All right, so
I was wondering. I was like, "How you know that?" No, just kidding.
so, anyways, so Michelle, she's also. I feel like she was able to connect with animals and children really easily. Like that sense of ability to connect. She has that like almost like a I don't know. I don't know. You can interpret this.
Yeah,
Michelle. I can see her with like this beautiful connection with children and animals. But she's around you. Okay, so she's showing me around you. She tries to, back to the messages again. She's trying to let you know she's there. So if you notice anything around the house moving or lights or anything like that, that's her. So know that. She has her hands on your shoulders. So she's supporting you. She's trying to bring comfort to you. Whenever it's around the shoulders here, like a blanket or something, but she has her hands on your shoulders. So she's trying to bring you comfort. And she is saying, I'm sorry for leaving so soon. I'm sorry for leaving before you. It's not supposed to be like that, like what she was bringing in with Karen, but she's saying it again here. So, but yeah, that comfort. And please know that she is there. I feel like, again, she's going back to these notes. I don't know if she's hidden some notes around or look for notes that she maybe folded up and put places. But anyway.
Yeah, she hasn't said anything, so.
Okay. So, Michelle, look for those signs. And she has her hands on your shoulders, trying to bring that comfort in for you. So blessings to you. All right. So, is Aquarius soul heading out? Blessings to you. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. We'll be on again. So look for us on Karen's channel or this one.
Yes.
Okay. Kimberly King. Can I please get any messages from my mom, Elaine, or stepdad, Dale?
So once again, I'll explain this. So, are you okay?
I mean, something's going on over here. All right.
So what happens, Kimberly, and so anybody else that wants to connect, when we're talking or we're explaining, it's really important to say, yes, that sounds like something they would have done, or yes, that sounds like this. Or yes, he would have played, he, would have wore those pants, or yes. And the reason why is because it's almost like a line out the door. We've got, like, I literally have several people standing right there. Yeah. So yes. I don't know if this person that steps in belongs to you. So it's really important to say something, because I think I have stepdad here. The very first feeling I got was, I don't ever look at you like anything less than my kid, I feel like I don't, in my heart, I don't see a difference. Okay. So does that make sense to you? Is that how he would have portrayed to you, Kimberly? You know, he just sits here and
That's so sweet. That's so sweet.
yeah. And at times, and this is very odd because I'm gonna,
Sometimes, she says, sometimes.
I was gonna say, because sometimes it's almost like he steps out, like, here's your family unit, and then he steps out of the family unit and stands over here a little bit further back. And then it's almost, and he literally goes like this, like, that's on me. I don't know, I've never seen anybody do that. Like, here's the family unit, mom, you, and maybe some other people are in there. And then he just kind of steps out and steps over here, and he's like the outcast. Sometimes, if I had to guess, it's sometimes I'm not feeling inside this connection, but I don't stop loving you. It's something that I did. Does that make sense to you? But definitely looking at you now and having your back now and taking care of you now, it's like I'm still here, and he feels pride that he can do for more. He feels more pride now that he can step up to the plate and be a better person. Socially, I feel like he's a little awkward. He feels like a little odd socially. And I think that is my reasons, because he puts me in his shoes. That's my reasons for stepping back. I just don't.
Capitals, yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that I'm trying to be an asshole. It's just that I don't really know how to socially do that over there. So it's best if I just stand back over here and understand. You're absolutely right. In those times where you say, sometimes I felt that way.
That is so him.
It is never anything that you did. Okay. I would say that this man, in my background and what I do, if I had to label him and give him a label, I would say he's probably on the autism spectrum of, he is seeing things differently. He doesn't know how to connect. I want to connect. I want to be a part of. I just don't know how to do it. So it's best if I just stay back here and look out, be the outsider, than to step into it and then people think I'm weird. And so that's what I'm feeling right now. But that's on me. And I never meant you to feel like you were less than or that I couldn't connect with you, but I did love you. And I'm sorry that because he goes like that, could not show you, was socially awkward,
Yeah.
But he literally tells me, I mean, he's showing me your heart, or his heart. And I love you. I love you like you're my own child. I just am missing. I'm missing some things that make me, like I said, I think he's like higher functioning autism, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he shows like that. So, but he wants you to know that there is a little bit of regret that I did not have the tools to be able to show you on a daily basis what was in my heart. And he needs you to know right now that, not once did he ever in his heart look at you like you were not his.
Mm-hmm.
And he did not care for you. And he's very sorry that his awkwardness made it to where you felt like you were the outsider kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But he just keeps going this, and this is I take full responsibility for this. So, but there's a lot of love here for you. And I wish that, I wish you could feel what I feel, because this man did love you. He did. So know that he loved you with all his heart, even though he couldn't show it, he did. So
beautiful. She says I'm tearing up.
aw.
And Gretchen, thanks for swinging by. I love you, and I'll see you on MP. Let's see. So help me out here, Kimberly, because when I first, opened up and looked over here, I was getting. Remember when I felt like I was gagging? Like,
Yes.
it's almost like there's a possibly maybe some kind of breathing tube or something or whatever at the end there, or something to do with the esophagus or heart or something here.
Mm-hmm. It almost burny.
It's anyway, something like that. So I don't, and then I kind of, because Karen had connected with your stepdad so beautifully. So I kind of waited. I feel like this, your mom is here, and she was showing me, gardening, flowers. And, I said, do you have a message for your daughter here? And she's just talking about taking time to kind of slow down.
Mom died from congestive heart failure from cancer.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Cause that is exactly what I was feeling. That like anyways, so this is your mom then. But she's showing me,
I have to go to the bathroom really quick.
Okay. Absolutely. She's showing me really being purposed about taking those moments of quiet and recognizing the little things in life, these beautiful things that we pass up every day. She loved to garden. So she wants to pass that love on to you, but maybe not if you're not a gardener, but to recognize just the amazing things about growing a plant or the beauty in just something that grows like that. And just taking those moments, because they will breathe life into you. They will she's saying they will lessen any anxiety that's been rising. Just looking at a flower, she says, just looking at a plant, she says, will take away some of the anxieties of being a human, she says. So she wants that for you. She really wants you to embrace some of those things. Oh, you love to garden too. So you understand exactly what she's saying, because I'm trying to pass this on, and I'm like, I hope I'm passing it on correctly. So yes, those moments. And she's also right next to you gardening. She's with you in that garden. And so when you see like a butterfly go by or whatever, she is there. She wants you to look for signs that she's there with you. Little miracle signs, beautiful signs. She's so connected to you, Kimberly. She's so connected. Her heart is connected to your heart. There was some kind of deep soul connection between the two of you, almost like soulmates. That connection, soulmate connection, and she's showing me this connection. So she definitely on the other side will be guiding you. She is guiding you. She now is guiding you. So talk to her, ask her questions, confide in her. She's listening. She definitely just does not. That connection will not be broken even if she's on the other side. So she wants you to know that. So I'm going to bless you, Kim, and with that. Beautiful. She's beautiful souls. All of you.
Oh, they did a good job coming through.
They did. They were right there, man. Right there. Okay, Beth B. All right. So Beth wants to know, will I buy a house before the end of the year? You're so welcome, Kim. Will I buy a house before the end of the year?
End of the year.
End of the year. So that's just a couple months.
Yeah, that's the end of the year.
Oh, it's a possibility. That I see some signing of contracts here. They're showing me contracts, signing contracts.
I feel good, but Whew, it's exhausting.
Ooh, fast.
You know, it's like exhausting. It's like, so I put a bid on one and then maybe that falls through, but then the second one, and then it is like, I am running to the finish line. I am trying to really make it there. Yeah. End of the year. Just keep going. Woo, end of the year.
Woo.
Woo. So last night, I just want to say, we didn't have a lot of trick-or-treaters. So now
we did.
I am going to have to eat a lot of chocolate. And y'all know I'm allergic to chocolate. So, woo.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that one. We got a lot of trick-or-treaters. All our candy was gone.
There you go, Beth. Vegan Tattoo is selling her house. They've been approved, but there's nothing to look at right now. That's the problem. And I think that it's going to be a bidding war. And that's what I'm worried about. The bidding war.
Yeah. Yeah, but I do see, I do see the signing of contracts, and
look at that.
You will. Oh, yep. It's important, you know, to keep the faith, and also don't compromise on on finding the new house. Be true to what you desire. Stick with that. Don't compromise. But I see you finding. It says seeking and finding. So you will. And keep the faith. Keep that manifestation. Keep seeing it, right?
So Ian, yes, that's one of the things. If I get 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a giveaway. So one of the things is going to be a reading, and I haven't decided what the other things are going to be. So yes, getting to that 1,000.
Getting to the 1,000. Yeah, I'll step in on that giveaway too. You supported me in my first 1,000 giveaway. I will support you. Something.
Oh, thank you, sister.
All right. So I look forward to hearing back from you. See how your new goes. Blessings to you. All right.
Excited for you. And just keep the eye on the prize. You and your husband keep going, yep, it's out there. This is what we need. It's going to be so beautiful. It's going to be wonderful. And it's going to come so fast and so quick. It's going to knock you off your feet. So, hello, vibration.
Woo, hi, vibrationalists. Welcome. Keep the faith. Yep, Beth. Keep the faith. All right.
Johnson. Oh.
Begin to do solar panels, 200K. Wow. Where's that at?
New Mexico.
In Taos? Taos,
New Mexico.
Is my Sierra's looking for somewhere in Taos. 200K.
Timestamp 1242.
1242. All right.
Oh, you don't need to pay for the reading, Ian. I'll give it. That'll be part of the thing.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I appreciate that, but
Ian wants to support too.
Who knows? Maybe you'll win it. You never know.
Yay, Ian. I'm hugging you right now, Ian.
Okay, so Beverly, you're really going to have to answer on this one, okay?
Yeah. Stick with us, Beverly. Let us know you're here right now.
Because this one makes me want to cry. So I don't know, this female, I'm just going to say, because she may not belong to you. So this female is definitely coming across as I get the feeling that this female did not do what she needed to do to take care of herself. Does that make sense to you? When she came in, the first thing I felt was, I'm sorry and apologetic, and I should have been doing the right thing, but I didn't. Does that make sense to you, Beverly?
I'm waiting for her to just check in general. So, because
okay, while she's checking in, so this person, whoever she belongs to, just feels like there's a heaviness about her. There's a heaviness of not doing the right thing. There's a heaviness, and I don't know what that is. It's like, I feel like that I'm sick, but I don't go to the doctors, that kind of thing. And it almost feels like if maybe I would have done this, it would have been different. That's how, she goes like that. Like that's how other people feel.
So does anybody recognize this person coming through? It's a female, right, that you're connecting to? Yeah. Does anybody recognize this female coming through with how Karen has described?
Because it almost, and I just need you to know, because if somebody doesn't talk soon, she's going to leave, because she's like going to head out the door pretty soon. This feels as if she almost had a hand in taking her own life, in whether it was blatant or whether it was not doing the right thing for medical. This is how it feels. But that's what it feels like, that she's not doing what she's supposed to be doing. And she just keeps giving it to me in different ways. So, okay, so we got no dibs on that, huh?
Oh, I feel like she matches. I feel like someone is watching, and not speaking up.
Okay, so I'm going to keep going with this. Okay.
So I totally understand not stepping forward, because we have a lot. It's not just the people chatting here, but we have, 55 people watching. So this does match somewhat, and I feel like this is an important message, is what I'm getting.
Okay.
Bring across. So go ahead and tell the message and give that message to.
So there's just a lot of apology that sorry, I'm trying to put it in words. Just a lot of apologies that I wasn't doing right. And I feel like I'm in my own hell, my own personal hell, that I can't see past what my lack of movement for myself and for my health is causing for other people. Okay? So, she's definitely apologetic, and, there feels like this big, almost depression, not only about with what's going on, but, she keeps bringing me back to like almost having a diagnosis, and I don't want to do this. I don't want to go through this. So my lack of caring for myself, my lack of fixing myself, my lack of doing, I don't realize how bad it's going to hurt you. And there's definitely an apologeticness about this, that I am so sorry that I'm leaving you in this state. I'm so sorry that I have given up on my life and I'm choosing not to be here.
Mm-hmm.
That's on me. That has nothing to do with you, she says. For some reason, she's pointing to a male
Mm.
And I feel like this might be dad or something like that. Like, she's, and I don't get this, and I'm just saying it her name is Tiziana breast cancer. I don't know what this means, and I don't know if her dad is passed already, or if she's like, she almost turns herself into a little child and then she crawls in dad's lap. And, I have a hard time with names. I'm not going to lie.
But does that resonate with you?
Yeah. I mean, she feels dark or brighter. So that's a good thing. She feels brighter.
I feel this too.
Yeah. Connection once you put it to the screen. But it's like, I don't understand what that metaphor is. It's like, I wish I can crawl in dad's lap and hold him, or this dad is.
You're so right. You're so right. Yes.
But I am so sorry for just, it's just this immense apology about how I left you. And I couldn't see past chemo. I couldn't see past all of these things. I couldn't see past, she's literally showing me like no boobs. Like she's looking at all the negative. And, I want you to know how much I love you. And I'm sorry that I left you like this. And please don't own any of my decisions. But I wish I can. And she literally keeps turning herself into a small child. And how a child would hug up to you on the couch and hold you. Mm-hmm. It's like, I wish I could be in that space again and give you that feeling again. And I wish you would stay, stay in that space, stay in that space of how she was. And please don't own the fact that I didn't want to fight. I really didn't want to fight. I couldn't. And she literally takes all our cards and throws them up in the air, and I just can't do this. But you had nothing to do that.
She's also saying, that, she wasn't quite the warrior, but she's saying that you are a warrior, Beverly.
Exactly.
You are a warrior. And there's a lot of like a heaviness, and just like Karen, has been crying, that heaviness. And she's just, she didn't want this for anybody. She didn't want it for anybody.
She said, yes, cancer did not go to the doctors.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. And
yes, we are seeing you, Beverly. She says, Lucian, they're not seeing me. The problem is the lag is so bad that by the time, the words come up, it may have passed 5 minutes already.
Yeah.
So she's asking Lucian to please help her out because she doesn't think we're seeing her.
Yeah, we see you. We see you. So her message, she's just really coming in, and just, she's on her knees, like on her head in your lap and looking up and saying, I need you to be the warrior. I wasn't. I need you to be the warrior now. Don't allow this to steal your life away. Don't allow me leaving to steal your life away. She's pleading with you. She's on her knees, head in your lap, looking up at you, just saying, I need you to be the warrior now. I need you to live strong for me. I'm not there to live my life strong. I need you to live your life strong. I need you to be that warrior. Look for signs. She's there with you. She's very gentle with her signs, so it's not like she's gonna be
Very
blasting
odd.
the radio. Pardon?
It is the oddest thing because this is the most weirdest sign. As soon as you said signs, it was almost like having a fogged glass, and she just touches the glass just like
Yeah.
pink, and there's a little tiny, it will be so faint on how she would come across that it would be very, you would skip it, you would miss it.
Yeah. So yeah, she's very gentle with allowing you to know that she's there. So, but yeah, her big message for you today is to be her warrior.
Yeah.
For her. So, and whether that's taking up the pink flag and just saying, this stuff we need, to march for breast cancer or whatever. Be her warrior, whatever way you can, and
live
and live
and live and live and look at like now she switches the emotion. I'm in a good place. I'm in such a better place now mentally, okay? Because I feel like she's giving me that she did that a lot. She didn't look over there. I'm not going to look over there because if I look over there, then I don't have to deal with that shit. But she is saying that she's in a much better and stronger place and needs you to know that, that she wants to see you happy. She does not want you to live or think of her with regret and remorse or shoulda, coulda, wouldas. That's kind of how I put it. But just live and know that she's in such a beautiful and wonderful space. I'm not in pain. I don't hurt. I don't, and then she just takes everything away, no pain, no fear, no regrets. I mean, she literally lifts them off of me and says, this is how I want you to be happy and loving and know that, it's such a beautiful place and she's in a good space and she loves you.
Yeah. So blessings to you, Beverly. So, Michelle's answering the questions that from when we were talking about the dog and everything, when you were bringing through the dog for her person. So sorry guys about the feed is being a little bit off today.
Way off.
Sorry about that. We'll try to keep up and understand, and we'll be patient as well to make sure that we don't just kind of move on without. So we are Fancy Weasel. I love that name. Can you tell me anything about my great grandfather, Henry Overfelt? He was a runaway at age 12. Just after the Civil War. How very interesting. He was a runaway. And Michelle's saying that she wrote beautifully and all that. So I can't. So all her things that she wrote is just coming in. It's very interesting. Okay, Fancy grandfather, great grandfather, great.
I know how frustrating it is when that happens.
Because you've been there.
I've been there where I'm talking and I'm typing. I'm like, no, I'm here.
I'm here. Yeah.
So when we had,
she's answering everything that we were asking, and we're like, "What? We are not seeing anything." But she's answering everything that we asked. She wrote beautiful. The decorating thing coming in, like the artistic part of her, all that. It's all coming in now. It's so funny. Well, I'm glad she got the message. Anyways, we don't have to. It just helps when we're connecting to be able to
hear and to know. And then once they, when they know that they're actually connected to you, then they come in stronger and stronger and stronger. But when they feel like we're not getting the message across, then they actually start pulling away further.
But they feed off that energy so they can come in stronger. So yeah, interesting. Wow. All right. Back to Fancy and the great-great-grandfather, Henry. Age 12, he was a runaway. You know, gosh, I sense him as being kind of a character, actually. He was courageous. Mm-hmm. It's almost like he lived life like today's my last day. I'm going to live it to the fullest. Kind of like that. He lived his whole life like that.
It's amazing how much, I don't have the correct word for this, but someone who could just jump into a situation with 2 feet and not have that fearfulness about it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just going to do it.
Yeah.
What do I have to lose? And that's what it's so opposite of what I would do, but he's just 2 feet jumping in going, let's do this thing.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm getting. And that's kind of how he did his life. He lived big, and he did it himself. Like it's almost that mentality. If someone can do it, I can do it. Mm-hmm. It never stopped him. Like, have you ever plowed a field before? And in his mind, he's thinking, no, but I can do it. He's, I'll just do it. You know what I mean? Like nothing stopped him from moving forward with things. He just figured if someone could figure it out, that he could. Kind of like the MacGyver of the time, kind of.
But and he shows me, but there were a lot of like all of a sudden he's walking down this path and he falls down. And so that's, trips and falls down, That means there was a lot of lessons that he had to go through in order to learn and get that way. But he definitely was, she said, that sounds like the stories I've heard. Was a character. He could throw his voice.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. So he's saying that there's been other people down the line that have some of his characteristics, and I feel like there's someone this generation too. He's kind of pointing to. Actually, it's a female this generation right now that's living right now that is has some of his characteristics like that. That kind of a character. More of now it would look like more of a free-spirited person, not afraid to try things, likes experiences. And he's pointing to a female that's living now that is connected, has his same characteristics. In fact, I'm wondering if he's trying to show me that he has kind of come back through her. I'm not getting the symbolism that he's showing me, but he's definitely connected to this girl, female. Yeah. He's bringing up the word adventure.
One of my granddaughters, Euless, is like that.
Okay, that's her, because I felt like she would have been like current generation, Not like our generation, but yeah. So that makes sense to me, Fancy. Yeah. So he's definitely connected to her somehow. Well, with that characteristic, but he, like, maybe he's her guide, one of her guides or something, because I see a light, I see a cord, and I see this connection, and I'm not sure what that means. I've not seen this symbol before. But he definitely brings in the word adventure. And kind of like life is an adventure. Don't miss out on what's around that corner because you're afraid to look, is what he's saying to you, Fancy. So blessings to you. That was a fun trip.
He's a fun guy.
Yeah. Okay, it looks like we have time for one more. And it looks like Annie. Maybe two if we do this one fast, but we're trying to keep it at the 2-hour mark today, guys. So will my niece get the job she applied for?
Did your niece apply for a job that she'd be moving? The weirdest thing. Of course, I might get the answer in like 20 minutes.
Right. Oh, gosh. Fancy, that's probably why you're so connected to him, too. Or, because you have a lot of those characteristics, too. Yeah. Okay. I'm seeing it might not be this first one.
Yeah.
But there is one coming around. But this first one, I feel like disappointment. Yeah. And that's what they were showing me. I see her sitting there and she picks up this piece of paper and walks out kind of with her head down. So I'm seeing that this one won't come through.
Yeah. So she says, no, she's not moving. She applied with the company that I work for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm feeling like
this particular job anyways.
Maybe not the company so it's weird that when Debbie said this particular job, but then I see her possibly applying again to something else. How do you feel about that?
Yeah. Maybe it's not this particular one. It could be in the company, but not this particular position, right?
Yep.
I'm not sure, but I feel like the first go around is kind of a no.
Clarence, go take care of yourself.
Oh, Clarence, are you not? Oh, okay. Take care of yourself, Clarence. Sending you light and love.
Yeah. Just don't see that one, but I do see maybe a next one.
Yeah, I see some. I do see something coming in, but it's, yeah, there's some hidden things that about this one. It won't, because remember, the universe has her best and greatest good in mind. If this position is not going to be good for her, it's not going to be open for her, right? And so, but I do see something coming around the corner. So we have the Two of Wands coming in with the Nine of Pentacles and the Star. It'll be so much better for her. So much better for her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I agree.
But we're going to send her light and love and that other open door coming.
That one feels way better.
The other one feels way better. Way better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. Thank you, Michelle, for being patient. The stream was not streaming, so when we were actually going through the bringing her through, we weren't getting the messages then, but we got them later as they streamed through. But yes, all of them. That's so cool, and I'm so glad that we were able to bring her through for you. And she had the huge dog, and she also left 2 daughters. But they're doing great. Good. Yeah. So we are wrapping you up, Mama, giving you a big hug. Okay, Kathleen, this is the last one, I believe. Oh.
Yes. I'm like, yes. They just like, bam, yes.
Oh, I'm like, oh, when I didn't see. Okay, this is a question. Kathleen Stafford, did Kathleen, Sharon, and Ronald spend past life together? Yeah.
Our guides are like, you guys know. Why are you asking?
I absolutely see that. Okay, this will be a fun one. Let's tap in. This will be a fun last one to do. And yes,
Ronald's like, who asked that?
Yes, Annie, that is so sweet. Thank you, Lucienne. Absolutely. She's a rock star.
Yes.
I also want to thank Vibrationalists for typing in all the information about our information and supporting us. So yeah, we don't expect it, but it sure is a blessing. So thank you for your donations and support that way, and your energy exchange, doing the thumbs up and sharing and all that. So all that is just makes our day. So thank you so much.
And remember,
when and where, Sharon wants to know. Okay, let's check into this. We're going to check this out because I totally, when I looked over, I just saw this.
Welcome, Gwen.
But you were all guys. I feel like it would have been like New York, and it would have been in like the 1880s, I want to say. I'm kind of getting the 1880s there, but almost like you guys were all like now I don't know if there's 3 of you in this picture, but I see at least for sure 2 where like you should have been in an orphanage, but you weren't.
Yeah, and they're just, I see the hats,
the hats and everything. Yeah, those little, like Ian still wears.
Like Ian still wears.
Those hats and yeah, pickpocketing and doing all this. You know what I mean? Like, little rascals.
But being shits together, but then again, but you have each other's backs. I mean, you're not family, but you are family.
Right. It's like the family you made.
Yeah, and you support each other, and you understand the depths in which you have to go to survive, to support each other.
Right.
That's what it feels like. So
Sharon's all I knew were rascals. Yep. Yeah. It was tough. It's like they're not taking me much past that.
Yeah.
That age, so I'm not sure what all happened, or if you all survived, but I do. You did have that time together, and it's all about rising above not having a family, but finding a family, and creating that bond above all obstacles and challenges. And you guys did that.
Yeah. It's
Full on, bonded in love to the end. So yeah, that's kind of what they're showing me. Anyways, I love it. Love it. Very fun, guys.
Yeah. Okay. So, I have to say that I'm up in the air, and I just want to, I have not decided. I really, those of you that know what's going on, I am moving and I have a few weeks to get rid of a lot of stuff. So I am up in the air in reference to, will I personally be getting on my live? We haven't discussed that yet as far as how we're going to do it. I want to be there at least for Tuesdays because that's really huge for all of us to do that meditation and to do that. So I want to keep that up. So just understand that me personally, my goal is to be, well, it's not a goal. I will be moving on the 24th. And so I am getting things ready and prepared for that and downsizing immensely. But know that after the 24th, things, well, after, this month is going to be a crazy month for me. And so I don't want to say, yes, I'm going to for sure be on, but I will try to at least find someone to cover me if I am not on.
Yeah, I'll cover you.
So
I'll cover you.
Oh, cool. And lots of love to you guys.
Yeah. Yep.
So, and trying to hit 1,000 subscribers.
That's right. We got to get to 1,000. Got to get to 1,000. So what else did I want to? Okay. So I think we're good, guys. Happy Sunday. We are, what they're showing me is just all of us kind of in this next week or so, just really clinging on to each other, arm in arm. Important for that support for one another as we move into this next week. So lots of personal challenges in people's lives in the community here, as well as globally. So let's go ahead and keep our arms linked and sending that love and light to each other. Oh, Kim, thank you so much.
Yay.
Blessings to you. All right. So
that's a good question. Will there be live on Tuesday? It's election.
Oh, it's election night. So maybe just take that night off, or.
Okay, let's do what do you guys think? I'll leave it up to you. Do you guys want to do a meditation and stuff on Tuesday? I mean, I personally don't care about all of that. Y'all know I don't get into that. But do you guys want to do it? And so I'll leave it up to you guys.
I mean, do we take, the next 48 to 50 will absolutely be interesting. So do we take a little bit of time to be with each other that night and do meditation and just kind of check in, or? Do
a meditation check-in, but maybe not readings. What do you guys think? I'm leaving it kind of up to you. I'm leaving it up to the family. That's
we could do your fuck you cards or whatever they are.
Oh yeah. Hey, I need one of those right now.
We'll do a meditation and then
then the fuck you cards.
And the fuck you cards.
Okay, let me see. Here's mine right now because we haven't pulled these out in a long time. Yeah, I agree, Lucy, and no readings that night. Just meditation and sending out some love and.
Okay.
Yeah, agree.
So we'll check it. We'll do it, and even if there's 5 of us, we'll just have a little fun, and it won't be that long. So we're not going to be tapping into, because I know a lot of people will be live doing the.
Okay, here's mine. I had to do one. Have you eaten? You're acting like a big ass baby. You need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco. Which is true. I haven't really eaten that much. So there you go. Okay, so we'll do that. You know, we'll do that. We'll do a meditation and
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So for those that are new, my channel is Karen Elizabeth Sage Healers.
Here, let me get it.
And yeah, these are these cards. And so they're great. So like, be fucking grateful. Shit could be so much worse.
Oh, that's right. There's new people today. A lot of new people. They're like, what?
So the tribe calls them the cards.
The cards.
And it's been a while since we've used the cards. But please, you know, go to my channel, subscribe. On Tuesday nights, it's a little bit different because we do a little meditation and we hold space and we send out light, healing, love, and light. And, you know, that's kind of...
everybody's claiming that card for themselves.
I need a taco.
I need a taco.
So, but anyways, please feel free to join us Tuesday nights at 5:30 Mountain Standard Time. And once I get moved, please understand that that time will probably change. So, yeah.
All right, guys. Blessings to you, and
Love.
And we will see you then. And again, a big shout out to all the moderators. Love you guys. And I can't tell you how grateful we are.
Yeah, for all of you guys and the community that we have built and the support that we give each other and the love. You know, thank you so much for being a part of our tribe.
Yeah.
And we love you all. And yeah.
See you Tuesday night.
All right. Bye, guys.